Making wine does not have to be expensive. It's probably a lot easier than you might think. An old pickle jar works perfect for the task. You can just buy the juice. I like going right with the grapes. We've already had one frost, so we're ready to pick these. The variety of grape that we're picking today is Candace. Even though it's easy to make wine, you've got to know some of the basic rules. Anything that touches the wine needs to be cleaned with bleach. If you skip this step, you'll have wine vinegar, not wine. In order to get this pickle jar to work, we're gonna have to drill a hole and then put some kind of water trap in here to keep the yeast out from the outside. Just drilling a hole is all you need to do. So once the grapes are in and crushed, that's it. Then you let it sit and work for about 2 weeks. Once the fermentation is complete, you've got wine. 100% all naturel. There's no preservatives, there's no heat, there's no nothing. Years ago, an old Italian taught me to make wine. At first, I was really intimidated. Once I realized how easy it was, I've been making it ever since. It's just one of those traditions that you do in autumn. So let me show you some of the details on how to convert this pickle jar. The first thing we need to do is put a center mark on this lid. I'm gonna use this circle cutter and cut out a piece of cardboard to get me close to the center. It's not necessary to center it, but it looks nicer. To make the mark, I'll take this masonry nail that's all sharpened up. I'll put a mark right in the center here. Then I'll use a step drill to get the exact diameter that I want. These step drills do a really nice job. They make a clean, flat hole. Because they only take a little metal at a time, everything's really flat. No warping at all. As you get closer to the diameter, you can slow down and make sure that you get the right size. This plastic tapered piece will fit right into the hole, and it'll be airtight, which is necessary. Now with bleach water, we'll get everything all cleaned up. Now we'll get started with the grapes. Now the first thing we want to do is take the grapes off the stems. Then we're going to take the grapes with the skins on and the seeds and put them into the jar. The grapes are going to need to be broken while they're in the jar. Once I get enough grapes in there, I'll use a potato masher or a spoon and just get them all broken up. You want to break every last one. Then go ahead and add in some more and keep the process going. I find that a slotted spoon works pretty good for this. And when you have more room, put more grapes in. Now towards the end, I just pour in the juice. You want to take it all the way to the top. You don't want any air in this at all. Once we've got it to the top, we can cap it. Then we'll fill our water trap to make sure we keep all the air out of it. This water is going to keep all the airborne bacteria out. If you don't do this, you'll get wine vinegar. You can tap it a little bit and get all the air out. Now it's just time to sit and wait. In about a day, you'll start to see the fermentation start to happen. So let it work for about 2 weeks and you're going to have wine. Now as it's fermenting, you may have to pull some out or it'll drain down on your counter. So there it is, making wine 101. So all these tips I learned from my old Italian neighbor. Well, cheers. And if you've got any other tips, please leave them in the comments down below. Well, I appreciate your time and thanks for watching.